Since the invention of the television remote control, channel surfing has become a national pastime.
Sometimes the person with the remote just mindlessly flips from channel to channel to channel.
It's enough to make a body seasick or just plain dizzy.
Of course, there's the health-conscious bodybuilder types who channel surf to improve their phalangeal dexterity and muscle control.
Yeah, right.
On the other hand, channel surfing can be a truly frustrating experience for the discreet TV viewer in search of something decent to watch.
One of my favorite reasons to channel surf, however, is to see how many silly and totally ridiculous statements are made as you flip from station to station.
And that's precisely the reason we invite you to listen now as we go
Channel surfing.
Welcome to What's Happening on Sports. I'm Stan Adams. With the Olympics so much in the spotlight, you never guessed that our story comes straight from
Snow White's cottage in the enchanted forest. It was a lovely little cottage with a thatched roof and walls made of
Cottage cheese. If you calorie-counting gourmets choose to substitute the fat-free variety, however, your souffle may taste
Like medicated cleansing cream. I wouldn't say it's like a moisturizing bar either. No, Madame Minuto's skincare system is more like
A slap in the face. So I says to my cousin Wally, take it from me, Wally. Next time your buddy really wants to impress the chicks, he's gotta
fan out his tail feathers and cry out, caw-caw! Once the Alaskan Tajuba bird had issued this challenge, there is but one thing left for him to do. He must look his opponent square in the eye and
hightail it to Honolulu. Creative Cruise Lines has a travel package to fit any budget. Yes, you can even book a Caribbean cruise for as little as
$1 million. What a looker. I only saw it once, but I'll never forget that long, flowing hair and those deep blue eyes and those
ugly wrinkles. Listen to me, girls. We cannot tolerate wrinkles, not even the slightest left line. With Madame Minuto's skincare system, first you cleanse your face, and then you carefully apply
a cup of red raspberry jam. Then, fold in the cream cheese mixture. Finally, stir in the chocolate chips and pour the batter into
the Atlantic Ocean. As we skim across those glistening waves, you'll get Creative Cruise Line's famous red carpet treatment. You'll be pampered, you'll be spoiled, and of course, you'll be
stampeded by a herd of elephants. I thought it was an earthquake, and then my partner handed me his binoculars and said, "It's not an earthquake, look, it's..."
The 7 dwarves marching off to work, whistling as they go. But meanwhile, in the stone castle, the wicked queen took another look in the magic mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall,
will the shortstop kiss a ball?" He did, and then he whipped it to third for a double play. Wow, see Ed Baxter in action today. You'd never guessed that just 2 weeks ago, in that game with Toronto, his arm was
chopped into tiny pieces and sprinkled over the casserole. And if you feel daring, you might vary the recipe using chicken, pork, or perhaps
hippopotamus. Despite his massive size, the hippo is amazingly agile in the water. Once submerged, hippos have been known to
play ping pong by the hour. You may want to take a dip in the pool, or you can stretch out on a lounge chair with a good book, or you can always kick back and
put a curse on Snow White. And so she fell into a deep sleep. And when the 7 dwarves came home from the mines, they saw Snow White lying there so still. They thought for sure that she was
Michael Jordan. And now back to the Olympics. The dark shadow has been casted over the U.S. swim team. A mid-alarming report that team members have
pimples and other facial blemishes. And now you might be asking yourselves, what about those horrible wrinkles? Ladies, the only guaranteed way to get rid of those unsightly wrinkles is with
a steamroller. That's right. Chicks really dig guys that operate heavy equipment. You know what I mean? Cranes, forklifts, stuff like that. It gives a guy that caveman sort of appeal that makes chicks wanna
build nests of mud and sticks. Much like the North American barn swallow, the female canary will reuse her sturdy nest year after year. But she prefers to construct her nest of
big Newtons. Macaroons or graham crackers also work well in the crust. The pie recipe then calls for 2 to 4 medium peaches that have been peeled, pitted, and
poisoned by the evil queen. The 7 dwarfs couldn't bring themselves to bury Snow White, so they lovingly placed her body in
a golf cart, but not just any golf cart. This golf cart is powered by
aftershave lotion. Once you know what her favorite scent is, wear it all the time. Chicks are helps around guys that smell like
deep sea creatures. Creative Cruise Lines invites you to observe them from our glass-bottomed marine observatory. Or you may don a wetsuit and join an expedition to the T-zone, where the skin is, how you say, greasy. After Madame Nuto's skincare system has dried on your face, carefully remove it with
A pickaxe. Yogi, Bashful, and Doc all laid down their pickaxes, and looking at Snow White, they began to cry. But around this time, a handsome young prince had entered the enchanted forest, riding his faithful.
Rhinoceros, and now on your left. I can't believe it, folks. What a day. This is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually see.
The New York Yankees win a game. Today in Australia, professional rugby players have gone on strike. They are demanding $250,000 salary increase for being expected to.
Bake all their own bread. Some store-bought breads are quite healthy. When you read the content labels, be sure to look for natural, unprocessed ingredients like whole wheat, honey, and
Transmission fluid. And men, you've got to keep your gas tanks full. Gone are the days when a chick will fall for that old line. Oh, my car must have run out of...
soy sauce. Saute the mushrooms and onions for about a minute. Then take the sirloin steaks and
play shuffleboard with them. If you work up a bit of a sweat, you may wish to stop by our new health bar for a refreshing glass of
Swamp water. It contains all sorts of microscopic life forms that provide nourishment for the Amazonian swamp people. Also buried in this murky sludge, you'll find
Madame Nuto herself. She's a living testimony to the quality of her products. One look at her flawless complexion, and you'll say,
She looks dead! But the handsome prince replied, No, Sneezy, she's not dead. She's just in a deep sleep. If I remove the glass covering and kiss her, she'll...
Tackle him with a vengeance. There's no question that football's a brutal sport. Many of our quarterbacks these days will take their opponents.
to a nice romantic restaurant and hire a mariachi band. Now that's class. Now the final stop on your dream date is a trip to...
shark-infested waters. But not to worry, Creative Cruise Line's skillful navigators use Madame Nuto's skincare system to
Improve your tennis game.
tickle your taste buds
so hunt and capture.
the female of the species.
and live happily ever after.
the end.